Hi guys, what's up? This is Harro Brouwer from Paragliding Chat. My purpose is to ask as many paraglider manufacturers as possible questions about the characteristics of their brand and what they aim to achieve with their various models. In this episode I'll have a chat with Niviuk and UP.
Hello, thank you very much for this interview. My name is Mireia and I am the Expo Manager for Niviuk. We are located, or the headquarters are located in Spain, and I take care of the commercial distribution for the brand for the world.
Since when does your brand exist?
Well, it's been now 16 years ago that Niviuk was founded.
And what kind of wings do you produce?
Well, we produce all wings that cover all paragliding modalities, from the schooling wings to progression, cross-country, mini wings, hike and fly, and also paramotoring, freestyle, acro. So I think we cover pretty much everything.
Which target group do you have in mind when developing your wings?
Well, this varies depending on the wing we develop at the moment. As we cover all kind of modalities, there's a target group for each product, I would say. But generally, our target is to make pilots happy. So what it is in mind, it's always to have this balance between safety and performance and accessibility. Yeah, I think that we reached that stage in which we feel comfortable or very comfortable doing what we do, and it comes out nicely and easily. Yeah.
What is your philosophy when it comes to making paragliders?
When developing any product, there's of course the technology. Being on the leading edge is a primary thing for us. The company is investing and has invested and will invest a lot in the R&D team. So technology is one of our main focus, and then it comes to the balance between safety, performance and accessibility, and I think those are the main pillars of Niviuk brand.
How do you classify wings within a certain class, and please give an example?
I think the way we do this is as you asked before, targeting first the pilot, no? For whom are we making this wing? It is for, let's say, if we are in the B category, it's for a pilot that just is starting and needs to progress. So, for instance, we have medium B, let's say, our hook. Or is it for someone that is already progression and closer to jump to the sea level? So then we do something a bit more hot, let's say, so a B plus, and that's why we actually started with the plus concept. So when we launched the Ecuma, we thought, well, this is the B, but it's in the higher end of the range, so we'll call it B plus, so it is easier to identify. Well, I mean, we could go on and on and on and have a B minus and a B middle and a B plus, but we think that, for instance, in the B level with those two categories is enough to cover all the B pilots.
Do you also take winching into account?
Yes, we do actually. Certification does. It's taken into account for all wings.
What do you see as an important future development?
Well, this is very difficult to say. The fact that we invest such amount of resources and time in the R&D is because we think that the future is bright. and it means that performance, safety, and all features of the wing can be improved and will be improved for sure. All the time. I mean, we never stop on working on the development from the competition, of course, but also for the rest of the range. So it's a non-stop job.
Any further improvements that we may expect from your company?
Well, we try to improve, I would say, daily, and in all fields of our company. Sometimes we tend to see improvements only based on technology, which we do. Some exciting things are coming, which I cannot reveal just yet.
People are listening right now.
Yes, I know. I would say we are really focused on the CCC wing, on our iSpeak product, and yeah, we are going to make progress there for sure, but also about the ENC two-liner, which will be coming next, and that's going to be something we will put on the table, and I think people will be super pleased. We already, did the 2.5 line a long time ago. I think, we are looking to a very bright future, and we will launch something really nice now on a two-liner. But also what I wanted to say is that improvement comes at all levels. We also like to be very strict with the service we give to our customers and the way we organize our distribution network also. So about after-sales servicing also. So it's taking into account in the end everything to improve, not always the technology.
That was actually my last question.
Okay.
How do you deal with complaints?
Well, honestly, and being as accurate as we can. I mean, in the end, this is the manufacturing process. There's part of it which is automated, and another part of it which is manually done, I would say. And we all know that what involves people involves errors somehow. So we get in all the inputs actually, and they are all worth to hear. We definitely hear all. We answer all the queries we have. Either they are complaints or just general feedback or positive feedback. Wherever it comes, it's welcome, because it helps us improve also. So
That was my chat with Niviuk. And now straight to UP.
Hello, my name is Daniel. I am from UP, and at UP I'm doing the international sales and part of the marketing. And UP is from Germany.
Hi, my name is David, and I'm the sales manager for Germany and Austria and Switzerland.
Since when does your brand exist?
Our brand is actually a good question because this year is our 50th anniversary. So we are from 1972. And of course, it not started with paragliding, because at this time paragliding was not existing. So it is from hang gliding, the origin. And this is how it developed from hang gliding. There comes paragliding part. Somehow more than 35 years ago. And it's great. We're probably the oldest brand on the market, and this is the 50 years now.
What kind of wings do you produce?
I can fly, paraglider, normal wings, school wings, acrobatic wings, performing and competition wings. All what you can think about, maybe we have now. We have 14 different models.
Which target group do you have in mind when developing your wings?
I think every kind of pilot.
While having 14 different wings, it is more or less hard to say the target group. The target group is mainly about all the paragliders. Maybe not the speed wing category, but all the others. And we are trying and doing our best to being an expert on all the categories, and therefore we have a big audience, of course. Yeah.
We try to reach as much pilots as we can.
What is your philosophy when it comes to making paragliders?
When it comes to building paragliders, for us it's very important the experience part. So when you fly the UP wing, you will very fast experience the unique handling. It is very sportive. Our wings are, I would say, a little bit more sporty than other wings on the paragliding market. But also on the wings, of course, we are always improving. So even though when sometimes we're not releasing a new wing, we still improve it. And the best example is our new HBR riser. We are implementing for all the Kangris, Summit and the Trango. And this is just a new riser design with basically it's the same measurements like the old one. So you can just switch by asking your partner or dealer. But it will get a lot of more improvement because the C steering now is working much more fluently by connecting the B and the C riser with a constant roll, and so it's much nicer. And we do not, this is also part of our philosophy, not wait always for a new model, doesn't bring a new model all the time, but simply if something is good, bring it. And so we are now enabling our customers to just update their wing and have it really better performing during just a simple change of a riser.
How do you classify wings within a certain class?
Actually, we have, currently we have, last year we had 3 ENA wings, or even more, when you call also the light wings as an ENA. We have like not a special category within the A category, but when it's on the very upside on the category, almost behaving and flying, performing like an B wing, we call it plus. And this is the Dana, it's an ENA plus wing. Even though a lot of schools use it for their teaching part, and especially for talented people and pilots.
So at the high end of a class, it gets a plus.
It gets a plus, exactly. When it's really above, we have other examples in the B category, and we don't mention it in the C category because it's only for pilots who are really experienced. But with the plus, we want, of course, not to give to any real beginner or somebody who is really safety driven, and this is the main focus. The plus should suggest that, okay, hey, here I'm almost flying a B wing. It's something on the edge. Yeah.
Do you also take winching into account?
Yeah, the most of our gliders are also for winching. Yes, the most probably. Yes, I think all. Yes.
All of them are. And we have a lot of winching in different countries, not here where we are based, not a lot in Germany, but through Berlin, and so they do some winching as well. But we have Estonian customer, we are big in Estonia as well, and it's great. Winching, they do a lot, and it's very good. It works perfect.
What do you see as an important future development?
It's a good question. An important future development. Give me some second.
The two-liner category becomes more and more in the focus, I think. So now we are starting to build, or the complete market is starting to build wings in the sport class, in the C class, with two-liner technology. And we think this could be the future, yes?
It's good that a lot of brands started working on it, as it's always been the high and the competition wings which bring new development and new really good stuff into the whole market. And since we are having our two-liners again, we had a break because we were not successfully having a good one. But since some years now we're having two-liners, and already we gained a lot of experience again, which comes and plays a role in the ENB class as well. And even I would say on the high ENA class, on the Dana, we have like the same entry in the profile. So it is really important. It is really important development, even though it's very expensive. It makes perfect sense, and yeah. I think there lies a lot of opportunities, which in the end results in something good for the whole classes, for all of them.
Any further improvements that we may expect from your company?
Yes, actually we are always, you don't have to own a company or work in a company if it's not the highest goal to improve all the time. And so UP is. And after 50 years of constant improvements, we are of course always on the run to do so. And at the moment we are more or less finishing a new check software which helps all our partners worldwide, because this is something we recognize. It is very good in Central Europe. It is also good in some parts and some countries, but it's nothing really good for all the markets, and especially smaller markets. They often suffer from not much of experience concerning the check part. And by checking mean a wing is great when you get it, but you should regularly. First of all, you should take care of it by yourself, but regularly you should go and give it a good trim. Especially when talking about two-liners, but also two-liner hybrid, three-liners, we get less and less lines, and so it's more and more important to look after it. And so we are currently having a new check software giving out to our partners within the next month. This is a great improvement. I was really, since a long time, we're looking forward to this. It's a lot of work, of course.
Last but not least, how do you deal with complaints?
We don't have them. Simply not true. Of course, everybody has complaints. We're having our own guy for complaints. His name is Matthias. He's since a long time he's at UP, and he's very experienced. And of course, we are always trying to get a solution. And we are having good partners all around the globe. And with a combination of those partners and our inside knowledge with Matthias in the company, we are, I would say, 99% of the times we can figure out a good solution. So it's always good to contact first the dealer in the country, but at the end we are often dealing directly with the customer, because it's much easier not to have a middleman, but having the problem solved directly. And so we are always open to also communicate with the customers directly. It doesn't matter from which country. Of course, it always helps when they are English or German speaking. But we're having Spanish clients as well, and we try our best to speak in Spain. But yeah, that's it. We're trying our best, but of course we have some issues, and we're always again trying to improve.
In the next paragliding chat, you will hear other paraglider manufacturers, so stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe to Paragliding Chat, then the next episode will automatically appear in your favorite podcast app. Till next time, safe landings, bye!